Hey guys, welcome to the next episode in the Celtic in the Premier League Let's Play. And this is the game then against Aston Villa. Of course, the young Aston Villa team. I mean, whether you can call a team with Brad Guzan, Ron Vlaar, Darren Bent, players like that young, I don't know. I mean, just because they've got Loughton and Bennett and so on. These sort of players. No, there's no Vyman, and but they do have Benteke, which is always dangerous. It is at Villa Park. They're not doing too well in the league, just as you might expect they are in real life, for no reasons I can understand. Hopefully, we will be able to mince them on the wings. I didn't even know that was a term I used before. Mince them. I'll use that more often now. So let's get into it. A couple of days before Christmas. Can't see ever a game. Actually, yeah, a game could take place on the 23rd of December, actually. I love how Christmas just doesn't exist on this. It's like you get an email at 9 o'clock on Christmas morning. Then again, don't players going for training on Christmas Day like any other day? And there's my phone. Oh dear. Okay, we'll use the old underdogs thing as they seem to really thrive off that. And I think we can win here. Villa aren't all that great at the moment. I don't know what their current form is. That is an interesting thing actually. I wish it was slightly easier. Well, I say wish. I feel a lot of people have been asking for it to be a bit more, the team reports to be better. I'm not sure if I've talked about this already, but I've seen there's a post on Reddit, the Football Manager subreddit, and someone said what do you want to see for FM14, and I wrote my typical thing about player personalities and how I think everyone is an absolute twonk on this game. Everyone treats you like an absolute arse. But the top post on it was better team reports, not necessarily player reports. I don't mean when you scout a player and it's he's 5-star potential, this, that, and that, and that's Gary Hooper, and that is 1-0. Excellent start. 50 league goals to Celtic. Fair play to him. And yeah, getting back to that though. The top post was team reports. Now, if obviously you go into team reports, it's one thing you'd always see in the inbox before you play the games. Of course, a team report from your chief scout or whoever you've got set. And often, I always ignore them because they're just pointless information. And it's it's either pointless information or the most basic of basic shit. And it's Aston Villa are a team from Birmingham and were established in 1880 or something like that. It's I know this. What good is this information? Oh my god, it's 2-0. Izagirre has only gone and scored, and we're winning 2-0 away from home. I told you they were there for the taking. Apparently we're underdogs as well. Right, I'm tempted now to go to counter because I want to just stop them getting forward so much, because that's what happens, once we start getting forward, especially when you've got Benteke there, leave a bit of a gap at the back, and then they go on and score two, and the confidence gets destroyed because it's fairly frail as it is. So team reports, maybe talk about form. I think form is definitely something much bigger. Oh, go on, Wanyama. And Lassard, that is a shocking miss again. So I need to stop getting distracted. Team reports. Form, I think, is the biggest thing. What the form is, or key players or whatever. Oh dear. Oh dear, that is such a bad miss, Lassard. He's had two golden opportunities. We should be about 4 or 5-0 up here. We should do as well, because we need to fix this goal difference because it's quite poor. Now, how was that not a handball? Handballs are very rare on this, I've noticed. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I just wish it was a bit more, common. Because I think maybe in my lifetime on FM13, I've seen maybe 2 handballs. I don't think that'd ever happen in real life. How's Lassard on a 7? He's missed 2 bad sitters. But we'll go to standard and the team talk. So I'm very pleased. Keep it up. So Gary Hooper hopefully getting into some form again. He sort of has these weird patches where he'll score a few and then just not score again for 6 games, and then he'll score a few again, and goes the pattern on. So obviously, I'm not saying in the comments write what you think for FM14, what you'd like to see. That's a good save from Guzan. But obviously, if there is some absolutely underlying major flaw in this game, then obviously just saying, I think I haven't really talked about much on FM13, because I always like to criticise. That's my big thing. I just criticise things. Everything needs to be criticised. Nothing's ever perfect. Even this game. And Lassard, that's got to be offside, surely. No. No, there isn't. It's 3-0. Well, at least he's put the hardest chance away. That, believe it or not, was the hardest chance of them all. Wow, 3-0. And there's Vyman. He's on now. Unless I missed him or something. Anyway, Lassard maybe again. And Bentley. Oh my god, it's 4-0. David Bentley, is that maybe his first goal? I don't know, but well, I didn't say it, so I assume not. Wow. Well, this is excellent for the morale. Well, I guess I might as well just throw Chris Commons on just to keep everyone a bit fresh, obviously, because the Christmas period is absolutely just condition destroying. His Lassard, oh, nearly 5. Well, at least we can take this as a slightly moral victory. Low morale? What low morale? What are you talking about? Okay, I'll get McCourt on in a sec, but Commons, see if he can do anything with this. Because, let's see, yeah, go on. We'll bring on Commons as well. Let's take off. Let's take off Wanyama just so, you know, I know he's not a centre midfielder. I'm just mixing it up a bit. See, this is what happens when you stick with your guns. You know, because it would have been very easy for me to just, you know, go, oh, it's not working, I'm going to change back to my 4-5-1. Ooh, and Gary Hooper, honestly, we could be in double figures here, the amount of chances we've had. But no, I've stuck to the 4-4-2. Well, to be fair, you guys told me to go to the 4-4-2, so I ain't saying anything. I'll go on, we'll take Hooper off them. It's weird, Lassard actually has a really good rating, yet he has missed some absolute sitters. The game really hasn't mentioned that, though, in terms of the rating and stuff. Come on, Commons. Do something. This is a good time to use them. Oh, that's better from Commons. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, that is absolutely appalling finish from Bentley. There really could be double figures. I'd love to see the shot stats and stuff at the end of this. Oh my god, it's a goal from McCourt. It's 5. Unbelievable. What's happened here? How on earth have we beat Aston Villa 5-0? Might it get better even more? Let's have a look. Maybe 6 if we can get one final opportunity in the last 30 seconds or so. Where the hell has this come from? Bit of a reaction. Again, it's the underdog team talk. It does really, really well. And that's... Oh my god, it's a penalty. And it's going to possibly be 6. It's a red card for Head. No, it's not a penalty. It's a free kick. Huh? I thought that was a penalty, but it looked like... I was ball watching. Yeah, manager's team talk must have motivated them. Well, that is absolutely unbelievable. I was not expecting that. Charlie Mulgrew, man of the match there, 9.3 full-time rating. Wow. That really was special. I don't use that one lightly, but damn. That pushed us up into 13th. Still only 5 points, believe it or not, behind Man United. Okay. Sorry, is it? Yeah, they have a game in hand, but I'm taking that. And Norwich just beat Chelsea. God, this league is just mad. I think my adventures in the editor just did something crazy to the team. Yeah, so there you go. And Chris Hare had himself an early bath on the 91st minute. That's an early bath, isn't it? 91st minute. Boys improved to smash villains. Marvellous. So we're maybe going to be getting about 2.6 million. No. I'm sure I said 3 million. Whatever, he's been terrible. And I know a lot of people have been saying, you know, he's good in real life, and I know he's good in real life because I've seen him in the Champions League, and he's actually looked pretty decent. But on this, and that's why I kept giving him opportunities, because I know deep down he's actually a good player, and I'm waiting for the game to say, do you know what, let's turn on this good player. But unfortunately, that's not happened. So, in, you know, all this doom and gloom and stuff, we've actually managed to pull a 5-0 victory out the bag, and oh yes, okay, we're only, you know, 3 points off Villa still, but... Well, who were no wonder they're 18th. Look at that. It's actually not that far off when you look at it. You know, like the bottom half. I mean, Sunderland, QPR, Villa, Reading. Okay, Fulham. Maybe swap Fulham for who would be here? Fulham for maybe Norwich, Newcastle, Southampton, Stoke. Yeah, Stoke. Sorry, yeah, swap Fulham for Stoke, and I think you've virtually got it. Obviously not in the right order, but you know the sort of bottom 5 there, virtually spot on. Obviously, was no Wigan. So, yeah, that's a really interesting and good performance from us. I was not expecting that, although next we take on Everton on Boxing Day. It's going to be at Celtic Park. I think, have we already played Celtic? I can't remember. When was our... Everton, who we already played here? What was our first game? It was against Arsenal. That's right, we're due to play them next, so we'll have done a full lap if you will, a half lap, whatever whatever the term is. We've actually done. We've played everyone at least once. I think we should have done anyway. And yeah, so look at that. We haven't won since Man United. I believe we still beat Man United in the middle of November, and now a couple of days before Christmas, 5-0. How the hell that works, I have no idea. But there we go. That's cool. Thank you for watching. I will see you then for the Everton game. Bye bye for now.